Alright, let's do it. We're going through ICHPIG presentation. Contracts are signed. Let's look at what I made with my brain. Cool. Here's the prez. We're gonna speed run this as well. Also, we're in the studio today. Got a little bit of a new setup going on. We got double face cams. We got a screen recording. We got hands-free. Stepping it up. We're pretty much TikTokers at this point. Twitch stream TikTokers. Internet fucking little rabbit hole men. No one knows. Alright, here's the prez. Boom, hit him with the logo. Boom, flex the brands. Gotta flex the brands. Boom, you're part of these flexi brands. ICHPIG, boom. So my favorite collabs are where they split directly down the middle with both worlds. I love starting here. We got the Nathan classic characters. We got the classic ICHPIG green. This is a perfect 50-50 split between both the worlds, both the graphic styles. You always got to start here. These are the best way to collab. And of course they went with this. It's because my audience loves this, their audience loves that, and it's just like the perfect fusion. I've had the most success going this route. We got the IP monogram lockup. Love how this kind of twirls on each other. Also, yeah, nice scripted font. Sometimes I don't go with the scripted, but just that H and the P just lock in there perfectly. Love it. We got the classic tees, which they ended up going with. Oh no, actually this was on the hoodies. The classic hoodies that they went up going with, not the tees. Also using the ICHPIG mock-ups, put in that little touches that helps people envision the final product. Thought of maybe a lower graphic lockup could be cool. As I said, the bellies, that was big at the time. Thought we'd chuck them in. And got to do a keyring. I'm a sucker for a keyring. And see, this is the alternate reality. This is what never came out. And this is why I'm telling artists, you got to do a profit split. Because if I sold it on artwork, this took me fucking ages. If I sold it on per artwork, this is wasted time. Wasted time, wasted money. But I love this. This is a little bit more to my side now with the almost like cartoon pigs, anthropomorphized, I think that's the word, pigs, which is more, you know, the ICHPIG, playing on that type stuff, out the mud with it. Actually more of a literal pig artwork, and I really love this. We've got the hoof on, can I zoom in on this shit? Let's zoom in. We got the hoof on letter H, which looks dope. We got the little pigtail. We got the little fur. The fur is dope. Just makes it feel a little bit fluffy, and all the characters. We got the pig ears on G and his little beard on his chinny chin. Yeah, love this artwork. So dope. Annoyed it didn't come out, but hey, that's just the nature of the business. And they know their audience, the client knows their audience better than me and knows what's sellable and what's not. Again, we've got the pig lockup. Love this. We've got the mud flying off the eye, making it feel a little bit, yeah, a bit of movement going on. Got the T versions, hoodie versions. The pink on the grey, that looks sick. Looks awesome. Got the belly in this version. Look at the keyring in this version. Basketball at the time. I'm always trying to get clients to go with a basketball setup. I want to do a basketball thing. This just reminded me of Space Jam. All my characters kind of have Space Jammy vibes. Instead of the, you know, the monsters versus the Looney Tunes, we got the pigs. The pigs with the basketball jersey, netted shorts. Love that. It's fucking sick. What else we got? Yeah, if pigs could fly, we've got the skateboard, pigs flying. Love this, bit of a Simpsons vibe with the clouds, and just a cool arc that they kind of almost look like they were flying, even though they're stationary. There's a lot of movement in the logo or the graphic. We got Out the Mud with it, which is the pigs in literal shit, pig in shit. We got flies, we got the plumes of stench. You can't actually see in this version because I darkened it down to make it a little bit cooler. I think I've got it here. The more colourful version, there's a whole farm and horses and stuff in the background, which, you know, sometimes I go a bit too colourful, which this would have actually been pretty... Coming back now, I haven't seen this since 2023. Actually kind of like that one better. A bit more going on, but, you know, this is cool as well in its own right. There's both the boards, which we never came out, which would have been sick. You know, ICHPIG is a skate brand, so they've even got their own skate park and stuff in the factory, which is fresh. When I went there and saw that, I got inspired and thought, let's do some skateboards. Even made an artwork. I was, making letterprint at the time, and I thought, let's do an ICHPIG artwork, which became an actual one, which is here. So he made during the ICHPIG collaboration 2024. Yeah. And we've got this cool ICHPIG hand-drawn illustration on the back. And back to the pros. Then applied the letterprint again, going the 50-50, like the letterprint 2020. It's quite an iconic artwork and ongoing motive throughout my work. And these ICHPIG spray jackets are just fresh. And so I thought maybe combining the two would go off. But yeah, speaking with Alex, he's telling me like how much these actually cost to produce and how slow they are to move just based on the price point. You know, these range from $500 plus. So it's a bit harder to move, and kind of steered me off this direction. Because remember, I'm getting profit splits, so that's, you know, it's going to take a while to get my money. So yeah, I think he makes these all in Australia and something like that. So it's like, yeah, they're not cheap to produce, but this would have been hard. Imagine if that was reflective when the car light flashes on you. But this did get me inspired and thinking about my own brand and applying kind of, you'll see when it comes out which direction this goes. As I was saying, free practice doing all this for my own stuff. The grey looks hard as, like, this is dope. Really love this. Both colours look sick. I gotta do something like this, man. Alex wanted a tracksuit, all matching tracksuit. I wasn't too set on this, but he was pretty set, and he knows his audience. You got to trust the client sometimes and know that they know their audience better than you. Being an artist, I'm coming in trying to make the craziest, colorful things and the most fun things, but at the end of the day, it has to be sellable. And the big learning curve with an artist working with clothing brands. Beanie looks fresh. Would have loved to see this in real life as well. That's dope. Grey version. The hat, this is the letterprint version. Letterprint 2020 of the hat. We ended up making it more specific to ICHPIG with having the ICHPIG letters on the hat versus just random pattern. Which is a good point, good pick up from Alex. Trackies. Yeah, these are the letters we put on the hat. We also did a different version of this hat, which I actually like the version we went with a bit better. And this is just classic. They ended up going with this. Again, another 50-50 split between both the worlds. And you got to remember, what are people wearing? It's blacks, it's whites, it's greys. Look at me, I'm all blacked out. So it's like, sometimes you don't have to go too crazy with it, especially with streetwear stuff. End up going, here's a rib graphic version. You know, looking back at this now, would have made this a bit smaller and a bit more to the left. But you're going to have difficulties printing on the side seams, which I'm coming in to learn now with my own brand. Or the letterprint 2020, ICHPIG letters all over print, matching bottoms, maybe a coffee style hat. This was kind of the original version of the hat that came out. Obviously, the letters way smaller, less coffee colored, and different hat. And that's really it. May not look like much when I flip through it like that, but it's a lot of work. 37 pages, maybe 4 different graphics, and just all the mock-ups and the ideas coming up with it. But yeah, anyway, that's what I put forward. Let's move on to the next episode where we talk about photo shoots and the clothing that we actually selected and how it got to there, and just all, even the delivery of the artwork files and things like that. But that's a wrap.